Sports agents. Sports agents are professional representatives for athletes, helping to promote them throughout their career. For Capstone, I want to learn, how is the role of a sports agent develop over time, and in what ways do they help professional athletes? So, what is a sports agent? A sports agent is a professional representative for athletes, helping to promote them throughout their career. They do this through a contract process, which is a series of steps that organizations follow to develop and negotiate a contract. Additionally, a sports agent might help their player with legal issues, as many agents are also lawyers. Sports agents travel with their clients to all the games or wherever they are doing any sort of deal. This means if a player is being traded to another team, the agent will come along and sign all the papers for them, because that is what they do for their job. Being a sports agent takes passion and energy that not a lot of people have. Being an agent requires you to travel often, and you most likely don't get a lot of time home with your own family. Sports agents are a really important job because if you make a major mistake, it could result in ruining an athlete's career, and they can get cut from their team. Speaking of ruining a career, Dennis Rodman, NBA superstar, was scammed by Peggy Infel. Peggy Infel was his financial advisor. She was given a 10-year prison sentence, and she had to pay $5.7 million back. Do you know the most important part of a sports agent job? One of the most crucial parts of a sports agent's job is negotiating deals and doing all the management. Sports agents are in charge of the whole business side of an athlete's contract, since most athletes are really young, they're not as engaged and involved in this part of their career. They also help athletes earn the deals they deserve. Sports agents need good communication to talk to people to help their athletes with brands and deals. Agents help their clients with finances, contracts, and more. Did you know that most sports agents are business degrees in finance? Contract negotiation is important as it ensures that a contract is mutually beneficial for both parties and that new business relationships are free from conflict and confusion. How do sports agents recruit professional athletes? Sports agents' role involves way more than just negotiating high-priced contracts for their signed athletes. Before they can represent the athlete, they must recruit the athlete first. It takes a lot of work and effort time to recruit an athlete because you need to take time watching their game to make sure you think they're good and you think they'll do good into the future. The better athletes in the world take a lot of time to find an agent because they need to find an agent that they can trust and rely on for the rest of their career. Since it's not always realistic to recruit the most recognized player in the United States, agents have to start by recruiting semi-pro athletes that are not just looking for a high profile in their career. The best sports agents won't just take any player that come toward them. They're looking for a player that is really skilled and athletic. To recruit an athlete, sports agents will work and talk with scouts who have been ranking these athletes since they were little. How has a sports agent's job changed over the time? Red Grange was the first American football player to hire an agent in 1925. Back then, sports agents weren't even called sports agents. They were called personal representatives. That is how long ago this was. Isn't that crazy? The first player dropped out of school just to make $150 a game. Now they make way more. This story is from the 1960s, high-profile individuals working for large sport management companies. The role of sports agent has long since been changed. What would athletes do if sports agents did not exist? Some professional athletes don't have an agent for many different reasons. Lamar Jackson. What would athletes do if sports agents did not exist? Some professional athletes don't want an agent for many different reasons. Lamar Jackson, the 2019 NFL MVP, does not have an agent and is signing deals by himself that are over $200 million. Not having an agent is risky for a reason, because instead of just doing what you love, which is playing the game, you have to worry about all the business. Lamar Jackson and other few athletes without an agent have to do everything themselves instead of having someone do it for them. There are only 13 current players in the world without an agent. Some players don't want an agent because they want to save money, but others just want to work on their business skills. In conclusion, I think that a sports agent job is really rewarding and a good job to do when you get older. Getting to interact with the media, with the players and media sounds cool. One thing I learned about sports agents is that they manage all the finance. I also learned that some professional athletes don't have an agent for many different reasons. Next time you watch a professional sports game, think about the people behind the scenes that make it all happen. Sports agents.